Welcome to the demo where I will show you the main functionality of our system. First, at the top here, you can use these tabs to navigate to the various entities used to manage data. For example, I'm currently on the donor tab where you can view or update any information related to those organizations that donate to campus kitchens. And then we can navigate to the recovered food tab where we'll be able to view all information related to recovered food. The data was recovered, the donor name, if the donor's other, the actual name, the food category, which is based on food type, and the weight in pounds. And we can use the ID field to select a specific record to update or delete it. And it is similar with distributed foods as well as destinations. This information will mostly be viewed through reports, which you can access by selecting the Report tab and then selecting one of the custom reports that we have created. So the first report we'll look at is the Comprehensive Food Recovery Report. This report shows recovered food records categorized by donor name and then further subcategorized by food type. We see subtotals in the weight in pounds of food recovered based on food type and donor name. And then if we scroll all the way to the very bottom of the page, we see the grand total of weight in pounds of food recovered. This currently shows all the records. If we needed to filter by date, we'd use the time frame box up here. We'd select the dates that we want to filter by and then select Run Report. And now this will show me the same report, but it will only show records where the recovery date is between November 5th and 6th. So that is how you filter a report by date. Our food type report also shows recovered food, except it is categorized by food category and shows subtotals by weight in pounds based on food category. And again, the grand total is at the bottom of the page. And we could use our time frame box to filter by date. Our distributed food report shows all the food that has been distributed by campus kitchens, categorized by destination name, with a subtotal of weight in pounds of food distributed off to the side here. And again, at the bottom, we see the grand total and weight in pounds of food distributed. And we could filter by date using our time frame box. Our final report is the client delivery report, which shows the total number of meals delivered. At the top, we see total numbers of meals completed, which is 47. This is further broken down by those meals that have been delivered, 39, and those meals that had to be redone, which is 8. And then at the bottom, we see the total number of meals that were missed, which is also 8. And again, we could filter this by date using our time frame box. These client interaction records are automatically created by the system on their given delivery date at 6 p.m. So all the client interaction records you see here were created automatically by the system. When you need to edit the record status, you can just go to the top here, click Go, and this will open up an editable view of the client interaction records that will allow us to edit multiple records at once. So for example, if both Cindy and Amy missed their deliveries, we'd select both of these interactions. We would double click the pencil over there. We'd set their status to missed, say all 2 selected records, and save it. And that is how you can update multiple client interactions at once. The next piece of functionality to show you is our community page, which I am currently accessing from a private window where I'm not logged into Salesforce. So this shows you what a guest volunteer can do. All they can access is creating new recovered food or distributed food entries. They cannot view or alter any other information. So to add a new entry, they'll just use this form here. Recovery date automatically filled in. They can select a donor, food type, and enter in the weight in pounds. Now the nice thing about this is if they have multiple entries to add, all they have to do is add another row. Another row shows up, they can add their next entry. This time we'll select other and fill it out the same exact way. Now let's say they accidentally add one row too many, you just select remove last row and it goes away. And then you can go ahead and save this, and it's going to give me an error because when you've selected other as the donor, you need to fill out the other donor name field. And now we will be able to save this. It will save all of your records at once, and it shows you the confirmation page, and all you need to do is navigate back to the home page where you could then fill out and add new distributed food entries if needed. And this form works the exact same as the recovered food entries. So that is all of the functionality of our system. Thank you.